Welcome home.
September 1st. As a Harry Potter fan, you think of it when it rolls around each year.
When we get back together, it feels like we just walked into the Great Hall for the first time.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May I have your attention, please? The Hogwarts Express is now departing from platform 9 3/4. All students are kindly reminded to stick to your ticket and board the carriage at once. All aboard!
Welcome back to the channel. So it's a very special day in the world of Harry Potter. It's back to Hogwarts, the event 1st of September, when we board the train and go back to the place that we all know and love, the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We have so much information to get to. They held their live stream event this morning, gave us lots of casting news and other things and updates and details in the world of Harry Potter and things we can expect in the coming year. So we're going to dive into these posts and get to all this really exciting news. If you do enjoy this video, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around to the end because there's lots of great things for us to enjoy here. Okay, so starting off with the first post of today's video, it goes without saying, guys, we have to jump into this. Today, we are going back to Hogwarts. And we have this beautiful collage picture here. Platform 9 3/4, we have our ticket, we have the Hogwarts Express, we have the sign, platform 9 3/4, and then we have a great shot of the students going across the Black Lake on the boats, their first time visiting Hogwarts. So what a great way to kind of get into this video here, taking this little journey back to Hogwarts. Okay, so let's move on to our second post. So up next, this is where things begin to get really exciting. From the Wizarding World Direct, our first look at the Sorting Hat in the Harry Potter TV series. The official Harry Potter account has shared a picture to celebrate back to Hogwarts at the Railway Museum. The HBO Max logo on the suitcases, Hogwarts Express in the background, and a different sorting hat than the one used in the films. Stay tuned. So let's take a look at this image here. This is such a cool image. I really love this as a small teaser for this upcoming series. I love the look at these luggage and the suitcases here. You don't see people using this kind of luggage anymore. It looks, you know, it's very rustic, very old-fashioned, these suitcases. They almost look like big briefcases made of leather, and you don't really see these in modern airports. You don't see people kind of using this luggage in this day and age, which is unfortunate. You remember back in the old days when you used to have one of these big suitcases, and then you used to put the stickers of all the countries you'd visit on the outside of the luggage, and you don't really see that that much anymore, which is a shame. And at the top here, we have the sorting hat on the top of the suitcases at the top here. I mean, I love the sorting hat. I cannot wait to see what he's going to look like in this series. That iconic scene where the sorting hat is placed on the students, and we're sorting them into their different houses. Really cool. Can't wait to see that. Obviously, like it said, we've got the HBO Max logo on the different suitcases. This show's obviously going to be debuting on HBO Max, so a bit of advertisement for them. And then in the background as well, we have the Hogwarts Express, and it looks like there's a big kind of floodlight on the front here. And it's kind of teasing, it's kind of just poking out of the side. I'm assuming this is the Hogwarts Express here on the right. There's also a train here on the left. So I'm not sure which one it is, but if I had to assume, I would say this one on the right. I may be wrong. Do let me know, guys, if it is in fact the one on the left. There's two trains here, so I'm not sure which one it is. But like I say, the one on the right looks a little bit more obvious to me. But yeah, a really cool teaser there for the upcoming series with the sorting hat, the Hogwarts Express, and the old-fashioned luggage there, guys. So with that down, let's move on to our next post here. Okay, so from the Wizarding World Direct again. Back to Hogwarts, a new official Harry Potter podcast is coming soon. And we have these two pictures here, a new Harry Potter podcast. And also, we have this really cool set here in the theme of Hogwarts. It says recording in the middle. We have this kind of quaint little fireplace. We have these two microphones here. I think this is just an artist rendering of what it's going to look like. It doesn't look like a real, a real image to me. It looks like an artist rendering of what the podcast set is going to look like. But I'm assuming this podcast is going to cover all things in the world of Harry Potter, probably everything from the series to merchandising to books to new theme park rides. It's probably going to cover a bit of everything. It doesn't really say, specifically if it's going to be about the series or movies or anything like that. So I would assume it's going to encompass pretty much anything and everything to do with Harry Potter. So once that podcast starts up, I can't wait to listen to it and see, you know, what it's going to be talking about. Okay, so up next, Harry Potter Wizards of Baking is coming back for season 2. With James and Oliver Phelps, who played the Weasley Twins in the movies, the new season will be available on HBO Max. And let's take a look at some of these images here. So we have the Weasley Twins there, obviously the hosts of the show. By the way, guys, if you didn't see Wizards of Baking season 1, even if you're not a big foodie, I'm not a big food person. I don't usually watch food shows or anything like that. But I mean, it's so fun. I mean, they build cakes in the shape of different Harry Potter characters and things like that. In the first season, they built a cake of the Phoenix. And oh my god, it was absolutely incredible to look at. Just as a piece of artwork, not just as a piece of food. But a really enjoyable show, so I do recommend checking it out. It looks like we have a Dobby cake, which is kind of cool. They're almost like so artistic that you don't want to eat them because, you know, they're just really cool. Wizards of Baking, and then it looks like we have the night bus going over a bridge as well. Obviously this is a cake, which is quite cool. But again, like I say, it's a shame to eat them because they're like pieces of artwork, but pretty cool anyway. So yeah, Wizards of Baking season 2, guys. So stay tuned for that if you did enjoy the first season and you want to see more of it. Okay, let's keep going here. So a new look at the Harry Potter the Hogwarts Express adventure. So we talked about this on the channel a few days ago. I wasn't exactly sure what this was going to be. It looks like it's some sort of interactive train experience where you jump on board. They have competitions and things you can interact with when it comes to the different houses, Gryffindor and things like that. So let's take a look at these pictures here. So these are kind of like artist renderings. It says here, artist conceptual rendering. So this is what the gate is going to look like. You have this big iron gate. You have the clock at the top. You have all the luggage either side of the gate. And you kind of approach and then the gates open up. And then we have a photo op. It looks like, we've seen this before anyway. Hogwarts Express, platform 9 3/4 with the luggage going into the wall. Obviously a place where you and your friends and family can take pictures. There's nothing unique here because we've already kind of had this attraction for a long time. But this is on board of what the train's going to look like. So we're on the train. We've got these big LED kind of TV screens kind of up in the rafters. And you'll be able to interact with it. It will show you different things. Your journey going to Hogwarts and things like that. So pretty damn cool. And then this is what it's going to look like on the outside. So you'll have the Hogwarts Express. You'll be able to board it. And then you'll do that interactive experience on the inside, which is really cool. And having a photo opportunity with the outside of the train as well. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fully immersive experience with the Hogwarts Express. And I think a lot of fans will really enjoy diving more into the Hogwarts Express and experiencing the train for themselves. Okay, so we're going to be switching gears here and we're going to start getting into the brand new casting news that we received this morning. So, from Daily Harry Potter, Brid Brennan has been cast as Madame Pomfrey in the new HBO Harry Potter series. So there we go, guys. We got a new Madame Pomfrey there. So that's pretty cool. Let's move on to our next casting. So, Serene Saba has been cast as Professor Sprout in the new HBO Harry Potter series. So, we have our new Professor Sprout. So, two pretty cool characters there that have now been cast. I always enjoyed Professor Sprout. I always thought that was a fun character. And I'm looking forward to seeing that teacher teaching us some herbology in the new series for sure. So, this is where we move on to the big casting news that everybody is talking about on social media. So, Warwick Davis, who played Professor Flitwick in the Harry Potter films, has once again been cast to play Flitwick in the Harry Potter TV series. So, we do have a case of an actor playing the exact same character he played in the movies, coming back to play that character in this series. So, I mean, a lot of people said that that wouldn't happen or couldn't happen, but it has happened. We have the same actor playing the same character in the movies, coming back to play that role in the series. I mean, this guy is universally beloved. You won't hear pretty much anyone saying that they dislike this guy or what he did with the character. So having him come back to reprise his role as Flitwick, I think is going to be welcomed by the fans. And yeah, I'm all the more happy for it. This guy's a great actor, and to have him come back and reprise the role that he did so well with, yeah, I think a lot of people will be very, very happy with this news. And like I say, it's a big casting thing, and a lot of people are talking about this on social media. I think a lot of people are very, very excited about this casting update. Okay, so moving on to our next casting update, it looks like we have Leigh Gill. I think that's how you say his name. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Leigh Gill has been cast as Griphook in the new HBO Harry Potter series. So I can't say I'm all that familiar with this guy's acting. Although, this morning when I saw this news, I was looking at this guy's face and I was thinking, where do I know this guy from? So I googled some of his acting credits, and it turns out he was actually in Game of Thrones. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've watched Game of Thrones, but I think that's where I recognize this guy from. Whether people are going to be familiar with him or not, I'm not really sure. But it's another casting update, and I'm sure they wouldn't have cast him if he isn't going to do a great job here. And yeah, I think it's really, really cool. And there we go, guys. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we have a big casting update here, and we have a picture that we can get to in just a sec. So, new cast for the Harry Potter TV series. So we have an update here. Eliza Ocean as Dean Thomas. We have Finn Stevens as Vincent Crabbe. William Nash as Gregory Goyle. We have Serene Saba as Professor Sprout, which we kind of already looked at. Richard Durden as Professor Binns. Brid Brennan as Madame Pomfrey, we already looked at as well. And Leigh Gill as Griphook, premieres in 2027. And then we have this kind of little chart here where it shows us pictures of the actors and actresses who's going to be portraying those different characters, which they put out in the live stream of the Back to Hogwarts event on their YouTube channel this morning. So even more casting updates, which is cool. I mean, they're casting so many characters here. There's so many roles that need to be filled up here. It seems like casting has been going on now for months for this show, but I guess there's so many characters here they need to fill in. And I mean, we're only on the first season that's being shot, and there's loads of other characters that appear further on in the books. So casting is going to go on for quite a while. But yeah, there we go, guys. So we're still filling in the casting there. I think people are going to be pretty happy with who's been cast. Okay, and that brings us to our very last post of today's video. So, James and Oliver Phelps, the Weasley Twins, celebrating the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I went to the cinema the other day and watched Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire on the big screen for the 20th anniversary. They're re-releasing it in cinemas worldwide, and I thought, why not? Let's go back and watch it, and I had a great time watching it on the big screen. But we see the Weasley Twins here. It looks like they're in some sort of garden here outside. We've got the Harry Potter banners in the background. They're holding the broom there, which is cool. It's great because these guys, they were in the movies years ago, but they're like ambassadors for the brand of Harry Potter. And after all these years, they're still enjoying being in the limelight. They're still enjoying pushing the franchise forward. And like I say, they're basically ambassadors. They're kind of like the face of kind of like the marketing in a way. And it's great that they're still around and they're still enjoying, you know, being part of the franchise after all this time. And it's great to see these guys, you know, having fun with it. And we see them here posing in front of a brick wall for platform 9 3/4. And again, it's really, really nice to see them still taking an active part in the franchise. But there we go, guys. So that brings us to the end of the video. Hogwarts Day, September 1st. Lots of big casting updates there. That kind of teased picture of the HBO series with the Sorting Hat as well. There was so much great stuff for us to look at here. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Jump into the comment section. You know, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions. What stood out to you the most here? What are you the most excited for? What information we covered here? You know, what are you most excited for out of this information, I should say? And yeah, it's just great to have you guys here as we jump in and just enjoy what the Harry Potter universe has to offer with these new updates. Thanks so much as always, guys. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber to help support the content on the channel. I would really appreciate that. But most importantly, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos or updates when it comes to new Harry Potter content here on the channel. You'll keep up to date with the latest information. As always, guys, it's great to have you here, and I will see you, as always, in the next video.